G'day guys, welcome to Pilates ForRunners. My name is Lisa and I'm in the beautiful Yosemite National Park. Today we're going to be doing a wrist-friendly session. So it's perfect for those of you who have any wrist pain because we're not going to be doing any loading on the hands, but it's also designed to really strengthen through the shoulder girdle, through the triceps, both areas that we know really help to offload our wrist joints when we're weight bearing. So you'll need 2 cans or some small weights, and when you're ready, I'm going to meet you down on the mat. So we're going to start on your mat in kneeling with a little stretch. Both arms out in front, the hips stay nice and high, and we're just going to drop the chest. We're going to come down into a happy puppy stretch. So this just helps to open up the chest, give a little bit of mobility into the shoulders, and just open up that thoracic as well, which is going to be great for our first opening exercise. We'll hold here for another 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to come slide straight on down into your tummy. Grab those cans or small weights, and one of those is going to go in each hand. The weights are a little bit bigger in the US, so this should be interesting. All right, coming on down, ankles together, the arms go by your side, the palms are facing down towards your mat. We're going to inhale to prepare, engage the core. From here, we're going to open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades back. We lift the head, chest, and the hands just off of your mat. So we're really working through the back muscles there, through the shoulders and the triceps as well. For 2, 1, lower the arms, lower the head. We're going to just do 5 more here. We open up the chest, squeeze those muscles between the shoulder blades, lift the head, eye gaze goes forward, the chest lifts, and the arms come just off your mat. We hold for 3, 2, 1, and then we lower back down. All right, few more here to go. So we're using this exercise just to really prime into our postural muscles, into the shoulders and those triceps, as we said before. It's a really great warm up for what we're about to go through next. And lowering back down. And we'll go for 2 more there. Making sure you're really using your core, maybe having a little bit of a tail tuck there as well, just so you're not working into your lower back. And watch that the shoulders don't start to creep towards your ears. And the lower back down. And we have 1 more here to go. So lift the head, shoulders go back, squeeze between those shoulder blades, and really tighten your elbows so we get those triceps working nice and strong. For 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come on down. The cans can go out in front. The forearms are now going to come to your mat. We want them in the shape of a number 11. From here, we're going to lift your chest away so the shoulder blades separate from each other. We press to lift up into a plank. Nice. So from here, shoulders away from the ears, keep lifting that chest away, almost pressing down into the forearms. We're going to glide forwards. We're going to come up on your tippy toes. Your nose kind of tips towards your fingertips, and then we glide back. When we get back to that plank, you've got 1 double knee tap. Nice. Let's go again. So we go forward, inhale. Exhale, return. 1 double knee tap. Beautiful. Now the whole way through this, we really want to make sure that you're staying nice and strong through the shoulders. So you want to keep your chest lifted away from the mat, and your shoulder blades should feel like they're separating away from each other. So that's going to help to strengthen the shoulders. At the same time, while we glide forward and back, you're really working into those triceps. So right at the back of the arms. We'll go for a few more here. Keeping the tummy on. A slight tail tuck just so you're not arching into that lower back. And making sure we keep the hips nice and low. All right, almost there. We've got 2 more here to go. No holds, no pulses. Good, final one here. And there it is. We're now going to drop those knees, send the hips back, reach the hands forward. So just come into a little child's pose, really stretch out through the back of the arms. And then we're going to come onto your side. We'll grab one of your cans. A little bit of shoulder rotator work here. So we're going to be knees bent, lifting up through that left side waist. The can is going to go into your other hand, elbow tucked in at 90 degrees. From here, you're going to exhale. We rotate the arm. So external rotation of the shoulder. and then lowering back down. Good, so just a few little warm-up ones here on their own. This is gonna build strength into the rotator cuff. So we wanna really be focusing on feeling this through the back of your shoulder. Exhaling as you rotate, keeping that elbow tucked in by your side. Good. We'll go for 2 more on their own, and then I'm gonna show you how you can progress this one. You're gonna start to work in both sides. So final one here. Good, now you can either continue with that if that's already a good challenge for you. Otherwise, on your next one, as you exhale, we're gonna lift the hips, we still keep that rotation. We lower back down, inhale to lower, the hip taps down. Exhale, drive it up. Now by doing this, we're getting both the left and the right shoulders working strong. So if you really think about lifting up under that left armpit and drawing those shoulders back, we should get a little bit of strength in both arms here. Good, we're gonna go for 2 more with a little hold there at the top on your last one. So here it is, final one, we're gonna hold that lift of the hips and then we just continue going with the arms just for another 5. Keep pressing the hips forward, slight tail tuck, and again, just really lifting up under that armpit on the left. Good, final 2. You might even get a little bit of bicep happening here as well. Last one. There it is, we're gonna lower down, shake it off, and we're gonna switch straight on over to the other side. So coming on over to your right, the knees are tucked in, can in the left hand, and the elbows back at 90 degrees. So we're gonna start by lifting up through under that armpit, and we're ready to go. So we exhale, rotate, inhale, lower back down. So what we wanna watch here is that you're keeping 90 degrees at the elbow, and keep it in by the waist, so we don't want it shifting forward and back. We're gonna keep it tucked in nice and neat. You want to try and activate those muscles at the back of your shoulder there. So imagine we're just rotating that arm bone, everything else stays in place. 1 more here on its own, and then if you're ready to progress, we're going to add in that little side hip lift. Here we go, so we exhale, lift up, rotate, that's it, inhale, lower back down. Second side's always a little bit more of a challenge. We've already worked it with the can on the other side as well. Good, 3 more here to go. And it works as a little double whammy because we're also getting some good core and glute work here at the same time. Alrighty, final 2. Remember on that last one, we're gonna lift and hold. Keep opening up that chest, squeeze the shoulders back. This is your last one here. We're gonna hold at the top and then we continue with that rotation for 5. Good, keep lifting up onto that right armpit. 4. Nice, elbow stays tucked in. 3. Nice and long through the neck for your final 2. And we've got 1 more here. Lovely working, come on down, pop the can down, roll it out. And last exercise here, it's a little bit of a tricky one, but it's fantastic for the shoulders. So we're gonna come back on down into our plank. Exactly the same with the arms, so that number 11 shape again. And remember, we're gonna lift up that chest, separate the shoulder blades. Now we're coming into a dolphin pike here, so from this position, we lift up the hips. We draw the chest towards your thighs, look towards your toes, and then we come back to that plank. Once you're back in the plank, we go again with a double knee tap. Good, we go again. Exhale, lift the hips nice and high, really extend through the chest, the upper back. We lower back down, hips come low without dipping past neutral. Good, that's a last little finisher here. Hopefully feeling this pretty strong through the shoulders, maybe even a little bit through those triceps again. Beautiful, we're gonna go for 4 more here. With a little hold for our last one. Watch that those shoulders aren't creeping up towards the ears, almost there. All right, we have 2 more to go. See how high you can lift those hips, and always keep checking in to make sure that your chest isn't dropping down towards the mat. That's gonna really help to offload your wrists when we return to doing work on the hands. Here it is, last one. We're just gonna continue here. 10 seconds, little knee taps. Everything else stays nice and steady. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Stay really strong through the chest. Just for your last 3. Little stretch coming up. 2. Last 1. There it is. You can drop those knees. Send the hips back. We're going to finish exactly as we started. Keeping those hips high, dropping the chest down towards the floor. And going for a little sway from side to side. And there we go. Little upper body workout for you. Hopefully in the future will help to reduce some pain in your wrists.
I hope you enjoyed your session of Pilates with AB. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe and follow the link below for more exercise snacks, mobility tips and runner special sequences. Enjoy.